Hello, guys. This is another segment of Acts of the Kingdom, and I met this young lady the other night, and I asked her a little bit about her background and where she's from and the things that she endured. And one of her major issues, which is the stumbling block, is the spirit of rejection due to her mother. I pray the Lord heals her wounds and
I
set
am
her free from her
Sophie.
past.
So are you?
I'm 18 years old.
You're 18. You're young.
Yes, I'm very young.
And what are you doing out here tonight?
I'm working, trying to make some money. Yeah.
You don't have a pimp or anything, do you?
Yeah, I do.
You do.
Hmm.
Why do you? So if you're working, why would you have a pimp and you would have to give your money to him?
I mean, I see it as because I've been working since I was like 15 because I was molested when I was younger by like 4 different men in my family. And so I was in CPS. There was a lot of stuff. And I didn't know how to save my money, and I would spend it on drugs like fentanyl, which I do now. I just spend it on drugs, and when I met him, he was able to, like, what's the word for it? Like save up the money and like invest in it. Like all the money that we have put up now, it's finally finna go into an apartment already. Cause if I would have held that money, it wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't.
And then, do you think he gives you more of a support system as far as like
Oh,
intimacy?
yes. All of that discipline, everything. He's gonna put me in the hospital to get off fentanyl, all that stuff.
How long have you been on fentanyl?
Since I was 16.
You wasn't afraid to try something like that?
I didn't know it was fentanyl. I thought it was those perks. Like I was always hearing these rappers talking about popping perks, and I was like, okay, well let me try that. What they talking about? And I was chilling with a homegirl, and she had a little blue pill, and I thought it was those perks, like the ones that the doctors prescribe you. I thought it was those. Until like a month later, that's when I started seeing the news, and I was like, okay, like this is more serious than what I thought it was. And I started getting symptoms of withdrawal, and yeah, it's just been hard since. I went to the hospital once, but what's the word? I relapsed within like 24 hours. Yeah.
You've been kind of stuck on them. Are they called blues?
They call out here. They call them blues. Like right here in this area, all back here and stuff, from the racetrack and back. They sell them all back there.
Okay.
They call them blues. They call them perks.
So
then
it's
they
an
got the
upper.
white. It's a downer. It's
It's
like
a
it's
downer.
stronger than heroin.
Really?
It's like they call on the news. They be saying it's 50 times stronger than heroin. Like a gram of salt can like kill you. Yeah, I've OD'd like once or twice before. Yeah.
Oh my God, and you're so young.
Yeah.
Where's your mom?
She's in rehab right now. She's in rehab, yeah.
So it's a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah, generational.
Yes.
Did you grow up with brothers and sisters?
I have 3 little sisters on my mom's side, and but I never really talked to them like that. I grew up with my dad's side.
Okay.
So my dad's sister, I thought that was my mom, but she passed away when I was 5. So her kids, that's who I looked up to as brother and sister. But those are the ones that had molested me when I was a kid.
Your uncles and your aunts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it runs in a lot of families. You would be surprised. It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So what are your plans to kind of get you to have your heart's desire? What are your plans? Drug free.
I don't know, cause I never been addicted to drugs in my life, and I'm so young still, so I just never really been through this, so I don't really be knowing what to do. I try going to the hospital. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm stuck right now, like like in a black hole right now. I don't know what to do. Like I'm in a cycle right now, just like working to make money to get high. And then it's just like a whole cycle, you know, like to not feel the pain, and then make more money to get more drugs to not feel the pain, and then I gotta make more money to not, it's just like it's a lot.
If you had two wishes, what would you wish?
To get off drugs and have a good relationship with my mother.
So your mother. So that's
Yes.
one of your foundational issues.
Yeah.
Do you feel like rejection a little bit or
Yeah, because
abandonment?
oh yes, of course. And I my three other sisters, they feel the same way because my mom, she doesn't have none of us. My
Mm-hmm.
three other sisters, two of them is with my mom's sister, and one of them is in Mexico. So my mom, she didn't have none of us.
Is that
So
where you're from?
no, I'm from Dallas, but my mom, she had one of my sisters with a guy from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the youngest one, she's in Mexico. So my mom, she never had none of us, but I'm the oldest. And so when my grandma gave permission for my mom to come around me,
Mm-hmm.
she said that she was doing okay, but I wasn't dumb. Like she would go out and take a while and come back with some money, and then I
You
would
knew
see
what
her
was up.
arms, and like I wasn't stupid. Like
Yeah.
I knew what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah. How was your childhood growing up?
It was okay. I mean, I was bullied in school a lot. I was, plus being molested at home, and then I was in CPS. I got in CPS when I was 10, and I got out officially when I was 17.
Okay.
They had released me back home like twice through 15 and 16, but I was doing so much stupid stuff that they couldn't keep me in the home.
Okay.
But then when I was 17, they officially let me go, and then yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever try to talk to somebody about it, or were you kind of scared to tell someone
I
what
was
was
scared. Yeah,
you
I didn't
were?
know what was gonna happen. I didn't think they were gonna believe me or just anything. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
If a young
Hmm.
girl was watching this, how could you encourage her? What would you tell her to lift her spirit up?
I mean, I don't even know
That's
because I'm
okay.
trying to figure out myself right now. Like, I'm
It's in
still
you.
lost right now. I'm still trying to figure it out myself.
It's in you. What would you be able to find to tell her?
I would say, like, don't let the bad things in the past, like, define you, like, in the future. Like, what happened in the past is the past, like, focus on the future. That's what you got ahead of you. What already happened, it already happened.
Let it be.
Let it be. You weren't, you were young. You couldn't do nothing about it. You didn't know what was going on. You were lost. You were scared. So don't feel too much guilt about it. That's how I felt. I just held that guilt and like I did something wrong.
Which
Like
I'm sure you didn't. That's just how the enemy plays tricks on your mind.
and I'm not gonna lie, he's been playing them good.
Yeah.
He's been playing them cards good.